Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the Chelsea Rundown, episode 37 for the Dolphins' thirds round 8. As always, I'm joined by Ace. How are you this evening, mate?
One game clear of all other pretenders because the Dolphins are here and we've got an agenda. And we're coming away this year with the flag teabag. I can sense it. I can sense it in my bones. It's creeping. It's all the way up, all up into the heebie-jeebies. I'm all up.
I'm keen for it, mate. Take me through,
please.
please, the lineup for this game versus Bonbeach Blue, mate.
Other than the amazing return of Mr. Bareback Bandit himself, Brooksy, the lineup was pretty standard. Daz, Jess, Mason in that number 3, myself, Teabagger hit a lovely double on the weekend. Sweetie, Liesel hit another lovely double straight past first. Jacob, Trav, Will, Darcy, Bareback Bandit himself come in, 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. One of them was nearly a home run. I swear it went over the cones, but it was called back. But and also a big shout out to Jacob, who also hit a double.
Great
on the
stuff
day as well.
all around, especially you, Jacob. All right, Ace, take me through the fielding, please. How did we look out there?
Look, there wasn't too much to say on the day because it was a one-man show out there. It was the big Mace. He wanted the job against the top team, and he came out and he absolutely delivered in fine form. He was all over the place. And when I say all over the place in gaining strikes. Not much was getting past him, and we didn't really have to do much in the outfield. They had a couple of guys who got a couple of hits. We made a few plays here and there, but really, at the end of the day, it was just Mason, who he has just seamlessly fit into the team. And the way he's pitching at the moment gives me real hope that we're going to have a real strong chance pushing into the finals. There are whispers Brewy might be pitching next week.
What?
I'm not cementing it. I've just heard little cheap stuff out in the Dolphin grapevine that we might have the skipper returning, and it's just going to add to our bullpen. But things are looking really great for the Dolphins at the moment. And Mace, hats off to you. You've pitched a hell of a game.
Yeah, solid effort, mate. It was a top effort for the first time in 3 weeks from atop the mound, Ace. It was great to have a proper baseball diamond under our feet. But tell me, how did we go in the batting box?
Look, there wasn't anything spectacular on the day. What I will say is we amassed 12 hits across as a team. There was a couple of really big hits, obviously yourself, Liesel, Brooksy, obviously down the bottom there. Everyone just got up on base and put pressure on the fielders by stealing bases and getting around, and ultimately putting pressure on them by scoring runs and putting runs on the scoreboard. So other than Brooksy, Liesel and yourself, there wasn't anything major that happened on the day. It was just an all-round solid performance in the batter's box. I think pretty well everyone had a hit for the day. So great job by everyone, stealing bases, playing error-free baseball. It just makes a really big difference. And yeah, I'm really proud of everyone, where everyone's at the moment, yourself included, and myself included. We're playing really good team baseball, and it's been an absolute great effort.
That's right, mate. And shout out to everyone who gets down to training. Obviously, each and every Wednesday night training, and it certainly helps in the game. Ace, how's our final score this week?
10-2 on this one. And yeah, look, we probably could have maybe put some more up there, but I don't think this is a tight game. And obviously, Bonbeach can play a bit. And, we knew that we're going to get a little bit of a challenge, and we've been scoring a lot of runs of recent. So to come away with a 10-2 victory, and look, although it was 10-2, I felt like there was a couple of times where, they could have pinched a few runs back, but we managed to sort of dig back in. Mason threw some really important pitches, and we made a few really important plays in the outfield, which sort of tipped the game back on its head and put us back in the batter's box. We were able to put a few more runs on. So yeah, stellar effort by us in the end. And, the lid's off, I guess. The lid's off.
It sure is, mate. Let's keep it rolling all the rest of the season. Mate, let's take our inaugural look at the club results, shall we? How did the club go across the board last weekend, round 8, please?
Well, unfortunately for both our 1s and 2s, they both suffered the defeats at the hands of Dingley. We knew Dingley were a pretty decent side, but obviously us down in the D grade, we were able to get the biscuits, which meant it wasn't a complete whitewash for the Dolphins.
Perfect work, good stuff. All Dolphins. Ace, that brings us through to everyone's favourite, the Golden Flipper. Can you please tell me, sir, who is nominee 1 this week?
Nomination number 1 goes to yourself, Teabagger, because I was out there. I think it was second base. I'd stolen second, and then you cracked a big double over centre field, and it was a tremendous hit. Your evolution in batting this season has not gone unnoticed, especially by myself. I'm absolutely loving it out there. I'm loving having you coming in behind me in the batting order. I know it's pretty well going to get me around every time, even though you've got me in trouble a couple of times when I'm trying to run the bases. This week wasn't the one. I think we had a chat last week, and you knew I was going on that first pitch, so we corrected. and it was an absolute stellar of a hit. So you get nomination number 1.
Thank you very much, sir. And I need to send a big shout out to Drew, helping me each and every Wednesday night on that batting. Drew, your hard work is paying off, sir, and I appreciate it. Ace, who's nominee 2?
Nomination number 2 this week goes to the blonde-haired baby of the team. She definitely didn't need to wear a diaper on this one, mind you. There might have been a few diapers needed on the other team, because the way that she cracked this thing past first base, it might have had a few people pooping in their proverbial pants, because she leant back on one and smacked it in the exact right position with me at second and Mason over at third base. We were able to comfortably get home, and it was a great hit by Liesl, and she's been a valued kind of contributor to the team, and we love you having you down there, Liesl, and maybe lay off the formula because it's obviously working. You're getting a bit stronger.
Keep it up, Liesl. Great hit. Ace, nominee 3, please.
Well, we always got to give a big shout out to the popping of the cherries. So this week goes no one other than young Jacob, who's obviously been hitting the gym a little bit, maybe been sneaking into some of my steroids, because he smacked this thing out to I think it was center left, and managed to roll this through the cones and got a double. Just been absolutely great to see sort of young blokes, Jacob, Darcy, Will and Liesl sort of coming into the side and finding their own, and able to put some scoring contributions onto the scoreboard. And we love having you guys down there. So great effort.
Yeah, great work from all the pod. Very strong effort all round. Ace, my nomination this week, or my vote, excuse me, this week goes to nominee number 3, Jacob, hitting the double. Is there anything finer than hitting your first double, possibly your first home run? I'm not there yet, mate, but you can speak to it. What were your thoughts?
Look, I don't think, by the way you're hitting them at the moment, I don't think it's too far off. I think this might be the season that Teabagger fucking puts one over the fence, pardon my French. Look, this week I was really torn, but ultimately I'm going to give it to you, Teabagger, because I absolutely love the success that you have, and you and I got each other's back 100 and 110%. So obviously my loyalty lies with you, Teabagger, so I'm giving you my vote.
Thank you very much, Ace. You can continue to co-host the show with me. Now, please tell me how we're looking on that Facebook poll for this week's nominees, mate.
This week's nominations are pretty even spread. I think we got 4 for Jacob, 4 for yourself, and 2 for lovely young Liesl.
Excellent work. All right, Ace, let's take us around the grounds for the upcoming weekend. Where are we all playing, please?
Well, the 1s and 2s, they're coming up against Moorabbin Panthers. I haven't seen the ladder sort of where they're at, but hopefully they can turn their form around of late. They took some of our better guys up there to sort of bolster their side, and it hasn't sort of come to fruition yet. Maybe they need a bit of that Ace love up there, but I ain't going nowhere, because the Dolphins stick with his pod, just saying. And we've got Packet and Black at home, and look, they show up, but look, I won't be losing any sleep over Packet, let's put it like that.
Excellent work, mate.
I've probably just jinxed this to the max, so I apologise. Maybe cut that from the pod.
If it all falls over this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, you can thank Ace.
Yep, my fault. Damn it.
All right, Ace, great work this week. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Link to the full games in the description. Ace, beautiful work co-hosting as always.
Remember, the pod always swims strongest together.